closed the file in frustration as he can't focus on his work for some reason, something which he can't take off from his mind. He closed his eyes, thinking something, but the only face appears which he is trying to wipe off from his mind and everything. The hell, Jungkook, what happened to you? Why are you thinking about her? He grabbed his hair in frustration. I hate how the way you are driving me crazy. I fucking hate this feeling. He slammed on the table. Oma, and how long I have to wait for you? Your daughter needs you. Please be alright for me. You mumble as tear falls from your eyes. You know, right? I have no one in this world except you. Broken voice while kissing her cheek. You know, you were the only one who used to take care of me when I get sick. But a sudden flashback came in your mind of Jungkook, that how he feed you and how he make you sleep, even though he said he hates you, but there is a sincerity in that care. Your daughter is now married, Oma. You have a son-in-law. Your dream, right? You used to told me that you wanna see me get married and want to meet your son-in-law. See, I am, but you were not there with me. Please wake up. It's been so long that you are sleeping. See, you are sleeping peacefully here, and me, I can't sleep at nights. Please, Oma, I wanna lay in your lap. Your voice broke a little and throat became heavy. I miss you, Oma. Please be alright. Broken voice as she felt a hand on her shoulder and quickly wiped her tears. Don't lose hope. She will be alright. You nodded. I don't know what's the reason. She can be alright, but it seems she herself lost a hope to live. She spoke while looking at her. My Oma is a strong lady. She will be better soon. Doctor smiled slightly and patted your head. There is no one with you, Ryan. I mean anyone. You shook your head. I am her family and she is my family. Wiping your tears. You came in just as you feel peace here and sat folding your hands as sly and tears dropped from your eyes. Please God, give me my mother back. There is no one except her. You silently prayed. But there is someone who is sitting behind, praying there. Everyone said that not a single leaf moves in this world without you. I don't know, when I used to feel anxiety, he used to bring me here. And my anxiety flew away. And after so many years, I came here again because my mind is not at peace. They both prayed in silence, and when a loud sob left from your mouth, making him to open his eyes as he looked at you from behind, and his heart raced faster as he took out his handkerchief and from his pocket before extended it to you. As you were back facing him, you didn't notice as your eyes were closed, and he put there and walked out from there, and you open your eyes. See, there's a handkerchief right beside you. As you look behind and other side, there is no one. I would have told you that day only, but you were not alright, so you looked at her before clutching the paper tightly. Money, power, and everything is all he knew. You mumbled while clenching your jaws. You took your bag and about to walk, but she stopped you. Where are you going? She asked. Teaching a good lesson to Mr. John Jungkook, that whom he messed up with. You walked from there. Excuse me, may I know Mr. John Jungkook's cabin? You asked a receptionist. Do you have any appointment, ma'am? No, but... I'm sorry, ma'am, you can't meet him. Actually, cut it off by... Ma'am, Ryan. He quickly bowed to you. Alex, I want to meet Jungkook. Sure, why not? He's in meeting right now. You can wait for him in his cabin. But how can she meet without any appointment? She smiled nervously, looking at you. She didn't need any appointment. She is boss wife. Don't mind her, she's new. She made a nervous face as she apologized to you quickly. I'm sorry, ma'am. It's okay. You don't need to. Smiling slightly. He entered in his cabin, losing his tie, being all tired, but then his eyes landed on you and you got up. What are you doing here? Coldly, and he blew some air before speaking. What's with this? You said, showing the paper, and he poked his inner cheek. Can't you read? I guess you know this much, he said sarcastically as he's about to turn, but you held his arm, making him face you. Yes, I know very well everything, and I know why you're doing this. What do you want to prove this with, huh? Angrily, and he stared you blankly as he removed your hand. It's just what I cleared you in starting. I bought the entire building, so it's not only you, but everyone out there have to leave building because I want it vacant. Why are you doing all this? You said in disbelief. I'm not obligated to answer you. He is about to walk, but you held his hand tightly. You are, and you have to. You know that cafe is my only source of income. That's not my problem. You grabbed his collar suddenly. You know what's your problem is your ego, that male ego. But let me make it very clear to you, Mr. John Jungkook. You think by doing all this, you can shut my cafe, so it will be always a dream for you. Because I won't be going anywhere. Angrily, and he removed your hands. Don't you dare to do this again, and you scoffed. You know what? You deserve that slap, and I think one more too, until your mind starts working correctly. And he clenched his fists. Just see yourself where are you standing. I can destroy you whole. It won't me take a second. He chuckled sarcastically. You can't never destroy a girl who built again, Mr. John Jungkook. He is just glaring at you. I hate this attitude of yours. You fold your hands across the chest and chuckle mockingly. Then be habitual because you have to live with this attitude of mine for your whole life, he chuckled mockingly. You really love to daydream, right? Do you think we can make until the end? You walk closer to him. What do you think? I will leave you that easily? Fixing his collar, and he just stared at you. Where is your self-respect, lady? That you want to live with the man who doesn't respect you, and the only emotion is he have for you is only hate. You tore the paper and looked at him. I'm not interested to live with a man like you, but it's just I promised someone I can't break that. You hand it to him. You want me to break you? You smiled bitterly. You can't break something which is already broken. You are about to take your bag, but if you don't vacate that place, then you will be thrown out from there. You raise your brows. Don't make empty threats. You would never do that. Smilingly, and he walked closer. Why so confident? I'm sure you won't like to be answerable that the Cheon Jungkook through his wife, you know, or wanna ruin your reputation. He made a face. He walked to his table, taking something out and signed it before handing it to you. And he frowned your brows, looking at check. This is for you. Just write any amount. You can add as much as zero you want. And forget about that cafe. I think it's enough for you. You give him a tight-lipped smile. That's all you know, that you can buy everything from money. He chuckled. Not everything, but a woman like you. Your blood boiled as you glared at him. I pity you then if you think that you can buy with me with money. If not money, then what, darling? He said while patting your cheek slightly and while you glare at him. You can never give me that. And I can't expect anything from a man, right? You prove me wrong that every man is same. He chuckled slightly. There is nothing in this world which John Jungkook can't afford. Just spill. Sarcastically, and you close your eyes before exhaling a long breath. Think twice. And he moved a little closer. There is no two-way. You looked at the check and then him. He extended you a pen and you took it from his hand, maintaining a daily eye contact with him as you put it on table to fill it. Every woman is same, he mumbled, walking other side. Here, you extended the check and he scoffed. This won't affect my bank balance. Stopped as he looked at the check and then you. You looked at him as he looked at you slowly. You raised your brows. Can you? He did not say a single word as if words are got stuck in his mouth. Not every single thing you can buy with money, Mr. John Jungkook. It's just you have to do some efforts for something. He walked closer to you, staring you intensely as he wrapped his hand around your throat. There is no pressure before pulling closer your face to his. Do you deserve what you are asking? He spoke in his deep, husky voice. Every woman deserves, you reply, maintaining eye contact with him. Not every woman. He tried to remove his hand, but his hands were wrapped around your neck, leaving no gap in between you two. These two things are terrible. Stop expecting these things from a stone heart. You chuckle slightly. I'm not expecting anything from you. I'm just reminding you that not everything you can afford. He leaned closer, making you gulp. I don't want to afford even if I can, he whispered against your lips. He closed his eyes while leaning on you too, and your hands reached to his chest to push him, but not applying force, as your both lips are almost brushing with each other as his hot breath touching your face. But you pushed him suddenly, making him come back to his senses. As you fix your hair and then door knocked. Come in. Didn't took a glance at you. So Mr. Wang came to meet you, he noted. There is an awkwardness in the environment as you both didn't spare a glance at each other. Hello, Mr. Jungkook. He came and then his eyes landed on you as he passed you a smile. Hello, Mr. Wang. Hi, Ryan. You smiled. Hello. I think which reason I came to meet you, Jungkook? He looked at him. I can call you Jungkook, right? Jungkook smiled slightly and nodded. I mean, I wanted to see my bestie and she's arrived, so Jackson looked at you smiling. I wanted to meet you, Ryan, because it's been so long and that time it didn't go well, right? Sure, you can meet me anytime. Smilingly, and Jungkook sent a piercing glare to you both. That's so sweet of you, but I have some work with your husband too. Can we meet in evening? He said, looking at his watch. Sure, come on dinner then, he smiled. That's a great idea. He looked at Jungkook, who is standing there without saying a word. I hope you don't have any problem, Jungkook, do you? Jungkook scoffed. No, why would I? I would gladly invite you on dinner, Jackson. Oh, I can call you Jackson, right? Jackson chuckled. Sure, why not? I don't mind even if you give me a nickname too. Jungkook gave him a tight lip smile. I'll take a leave then. See you then, Jackster. He chuckled. Bye, Nini. You're about to walk as you spare a glance to Jungkook, who is already staring at you. Not staring, trying to dig holes with his stares. And you shook your hand and walked from there. You are done with making dinner and there is no one because grandpa and grandma is out of town for some days. Achuma, thank you for helping me. She smiled. No need, dear, and I'm sure Jungkook Master will love it. You smiled slightly. I'll be back. Yes, she nodded. You walked in living room as you see Jungkook walked in looking in phone, but then he looked at you as you both exchanged a look and you spoke. Water or cut it off as he directly walked upstairs without saying a word, making you frown. What he's up to, you mumble, but soon bell rings. And you walk to open the door and Jackson standing there as you both shared a warm smile. I hope I make it on time. He smiled slightly. Yup, come. Thank you. He walked inside and you closed the door. Well, this is for you. He extended the flower bouquet and a wide smile appeared on your face. You still remember my favorite flower? Widely smiling and he scratched his back. There is nothing I can forget about you, not a single detail. You tilt your head while squinting your brows. By the way, thank you so much for this. But from the distance, there is someone who is watching them, narrowing eyes with envy as he watched her laugh with someone else. The air crackled with tension. Every smile she shared, every gesture towards the other person, fueled the fire within him. A mixed insecurity and possessiveness twisted him. Let me bring something for you then. She is about to walk, but Jackson held her wrist and he looked at his hand. Sorry, let's talk for some time. It's been a while. You smiled slightly. Oh, hi, Mr. Wang. He waved at him and you looked at him, making you look away immediately because he was. But you feel goosebumps as he wrapped his one hand around your stomach, pulling you closer to him, making you gulp as you look at Jackson. I was calling you, he mumbled softly. But I didn't heard nervously as he tried to remove his hand, but he tightened the grip. What are you doing? You whispered and he smiled. I couldn't find my shirt. Help me. He looked at Jackson, who is standing there looking other side. Okay, I'll bring. He removed his hand and walked hurriedly from there. While Jackson and Jungkook exchanged a tight-lipped smile. She is shy, he spoke, and Jackson nodded. This is the tasty wine. I didn't know you cook so well. You smiled slightly. Well, thank you. And you served to Jungkook as he looked at the food and then you. Don't worry, I didn't mix poison in it. Whispered slowly and he narrows his brows. Why you made this? He asked in low voice as you take seat beside him. Am I obligated to answer? He whispered back. I don't trust you. I still remember what you did last time. You looked at him with your poker face. As you took one piece and ate it while your eyes on him and he was looking at you blankly. Still have a doubt? You extended to him as he looked at it and you while Jackson watched you too. Bro, you are lucky you got a wife like her. Jungkook looked at him as he smiles. Wait, are you jealous of that? Smilingly, Jackson scoffed. I would be lying if I say no. You wide your eyes at Jackson and Jackson laughed nervously. Just joking. Your jokes would be reason of your broken bone someday. He mumbled in very low voice but audible to you as you look at him. Focus on food, darling. He spoke out of blue and you quickly look away. This man has definitely multiple personality disorder. It has great fitting with you, Nini. I hope to see you often. Smiling while you nodded. You both have friendly side hug which is making Jungkook kissing off. Because the smile which is plastered on your face never leaves. He also doesn't know why he is feeling this way. Thanks, buddy, for the dinner. I hope our partnership goes well, he said to Jungkook while Jungkook smiled forcefully. Why are you following me like a puppy? You spoke as he came following you in room. Excuse me, I'm not following you. You scoffed. You know what? You look like hell, he said while smirking mischievously as he glared at you. Get out of my face. I'm not even mood to play with you today, he said interestedly. Are you ever? Mockingly, and he walked from there while you chuckled slightly, shaking your head. What's with the temperature? Why it's so hot? He took the AC remote and to reduce the temperature. Are you sure you're okay? Teasingly, and he sends a glare to you. Your existence gives me a headache, he mumbled while he shrugged your shoulders. You took your phone and laid down on the side of bed and he just watched you as you start scrolling your phone. Then he sits other side while trying to remove his shirt because he's feeling like those clothes are eating him up. He just want to get rid of you but side-eyed on you. And you side-eye on him the way he's fighting with his shirt. He can't remove it because you give him a threat as you slide up Both looked at each other while you were trying to control your smile, looking at his annoyed face. What's so funny, huh? Unknowingly, while you pressed your lips together and shook your head. You can remove it. He frowned his brows. What do you mean? Then you remember something. You moved closer to him, making his heart to do marathon, and while your gaze in his as you raised your brows, but suddenly you torn his shirt, making his mouth to hang open while you smirk. What the hell? You just took my revenge that you torn my dress, remember? Smirking mischievously. Wrong move, and he hovered above you, making you gulp. You really love playing with fire, right? Smirking, and your breath hitched. Not really. As you tried to push him away, but he held your hands. You think I can't see what you're trying to do? Oh, I thought you were blind. Sarcastically, and he tightened the grip on your hands. Trying to impress me. Why you made my favorite dish? You chuckled mockingly. Daydreaming, dear husband, why would I do that? He leaned closer. Bad liar. You poke your energy. Okay, then what you are trying to do? Why were you behaving all sweet like a caring husband? You raised your brows while he looked other side. I'm sure you don't want the world to know how our relationship is real, or do you? You exhaled. He was jealous. You speak directly as his eyes wide a little, not denying the fact. Rubbish. He got off from you, making your smirk grow wider. You couldn't hide it. It was clearly visible on your face, and he looked at you with his poker face. Jealous of what? Who are you to me? You rolled your eyes. I'm leaving it to you this time. Ask yourself why you were. You laid down. Why would I? When I wasn't. And you showed the thumbs up to him. Very jealous, I see. He shut his eyes in frustration. He pinned both of your hands above your head, and your heart dropped as his sudden action, as he was looking at you intensely this time.